Coming up on this episode of WJMH Reports, we'll tell you more about CTE programs that learns about the roots of our food source.
We'll also have more on how Marshall County Schools celebrate an American Education Week.
Finally, we'll show you what John Marshall concert is coming up.
All that and more on this episode of WJMH Reports.
Welcome to this edition of WJMH Reports. I'm Ella Kennan.
And I'm Penelope Petrucci.
Gold Curry in Turak has holiday plans once again this year with its 21st annual community Christmas tree lighting, less than a month away. That's this week's top story. Gold Curry in Turak is inviting everyone to the lighting of its Christmas tree on December 7th at the office on Tomlinson Avenue in Moundsville. Festive lights, cookies, beverages, and other festivities will take place at 4:30 p.m. Santa Claus will also be arriving at this time, but instead of arriving on his sleigh, he'll come via a fire truck to spread all of the season's holiday joy.
Santa is coming to Oglebay for a breakfast buffet throughout December. Breakfast with Santa will be hosted on December 3rd, 10th, and 17th and will run from 8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. The event is located at Oglebay Glessner Auditorium, and the breakfast style is a buffet with meat and greets and more. Reservations are $34 per adult, $19.95 for kids ages 4 through 11, and $5.95 for children 3 and under. Reservations are required to join this event. To reserve a spot for the event, please call 304-243-4090. Again, that is 304-243-4090.
The Strand Theater is showing The Grinch on December 16th. There will be Christmas craft activities at 1:15 p.m. and the movie will begin at 2 p.m. Everyone is welcome as the event will be free, concessions will be available. Strand Theater board member Justin Jones is looking forward to some upcoming events in the month of December.
We also have on the 9th of December, Saturday afternoon, the Oglebay Institute's Youth Ballet Company will be presenting their Nutcracker performance.
While the event is free, you must use this QR code to register.
Coming up next, we'll preview more holiday events in both Wheeling and Moundsville.
Stay tuned. WJMH Reports will return after this break.
You're watching a production of WJMH TV, a division of WJMH Media, connecting, entertaining, and informing. We are an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School. Along with Wheeling Symphony Orchestra and WTRF, WJMH Media has previously worked with John Marshall Sports, John Marshall and Marshall County Music Programs, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, Ohio Valley Soapbox Derby, and Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
Marshall County Schools is currently accepting applications for substitutes in the following categories: aide, bus driver, cook, custodian, secretary, and teacher. Get more details about the openings at mcsjobs.net. Interested? Apply at mcsjobs.net.
Rope Pride is not just a saying.
It represents who we are.
A pack of lions is called a pride.
The leader of that pride, the alpha lion, is called the monarch.
Here at John Marshall, our way of life requires teamwork,
hard work, and determination.
We don't just have pride.
We are pride.
Our pride is made up of each and every one of you.
When we stick together as a family, we can't help but succeed.
And when we roll pride, there's no stopping us.
Roll
Pride!
We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Ella Kennan.
And I'm Penelope Petrucci.
Everyone loves looking at beautifully lit Christmas trees while drinking a warm, delicious cup of hot cocoa. And at Elmhurst's upcoming open house, you can do that and more.
Elmhurst is located on 1228 National Road in Wheeling, West Virginia. This event will be held on Wednesday, December 6th from 6:30 through 8:30. The building will be decorated for Christmas and everyone is welcome. For more information on this event, you can call Elmhurst at 304-242-0240. Again, that's 304-242-0240. On Wednesday, December 6th, Center Market will be hosting a magical event called Holiday on the Market. This is a fun, family-friendly event and a great opportunity to get last-minute Christmas shopping done. Starting at 1 p.m., they will have horse-drawn carriage rides that will run for 2 hours. There is no reserving rides, and they are first come, first serve. Carriage rides are $5 per person, and children under 5 can ride for free with an accompanying adult. Center Market Manager Brooke Price is excited to bring back this crowd favorite.
I'm really excited to bring back the horse-drawn carriage rides. They were a big hit last year when we did them, and a lot of people really liked them, and we had a full list for the 2 hours that we had the carriage rides, so I think the community...
Again, the event is Wednesday, December 6th, and will run from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m.
The Moundsville Arts and Culture Committee is hosting Christmas on the Avenue. This event will take place on December 16th on Jefferson Avenue from 5 to 8 p.m. There will be many things going on, including horse-drawn carriage rides, visit with Santa, ornament making, sugar cookie decorating, lighting of the city tree, and so much more. Arts and Culture Commission member Kathy Fox is excited for this event and what they can bring to the community.
I think this is a great way for the community just to work together to provide something free and safe and festive for our communities.
The committee would like to thank their sponsors, Truist Bank, the Strand Theater, Paris Insurance, the Moundsville Rotary Club, West Banco, Main Street Bank, West Virginia Northern, the Ladies League of Marshall County Schools, and DJ Keith Shreves. A holiday art camp is happening on December 22nd at the Stifel Fine Arts Center in Wheeling. There will be 2 groups. The first is for kids in 1st through 4th grade, and the other group is for kids in 5th through 8th grade. The event will be from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Kids have to bring a bag lunch. It is $40 per child. For more information, you can call 304-242-7700. Again, for more information, you can call 304-242-7700.
Coming up next on WJMH Reports, I'll be sitting down with this week's in-studio guest to learn a little more about an important organization to our community.
Stay tuned for that and more on WJMH Reports.
You're watching a production of WJMH TV, a division of WJMH Media, connecting, entertaining, and informing. We are an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School. Along with Wheeling Symphony Orchestra and WTRF, WJMH Media has previously worked with John Marshall Sports, John Marshall and Marshall County Music Programs, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, Ohio Valley Soapbox Derby, and Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
Marshall County Schools is currently accepting applications for substitutes in the following categories: aide, bus driver, cook, custodian, secretary, and teacher. Get more details about the openings at mcsjobs.net. Interested? Apply at mcsjobs.net.
A monarch is fierce.
A monarch has pride.
A monarch is dedicated, determined,
and dominant.
A monarch isn't afraid of a challenge.
A monarch is strong-willed
and powerful.
A monarch is always ready for a battle.
A monarch is a leader.
A monarch's heart is fueled by fire.
A monarch demands attention.
A monarch is mighty in strength
and in spirit.
A monarch never backs down.
Whether on the field or in a classroom, a monarch always gives 100%.
Every time, no matter what.
Let's go Monarchs!
Monarchs! Welcome back to WJMH Reports. The Salvation Army is a helpful organization that does a lot for the community. Its mission is to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ and to meet human needs in His name without discrimination. Joining me now is Salvation Army Lieutenant Candy Lawrence. When was the Salvation Army founded, and can you tell me more about its history?
Yes, the Salvation Army was founded in 1867 in East London, England by William Booth. He is coined the term soup, soap, and salvation. He wanted to reach the people that were lost, lonely, and destitute in the streets of East London. And he felt that with soup, having the people clean, soup, having them fed, they'd be more ready to listen to the gospel message and reach their salvation. And from there, from 1865, the Salvation Army grew substantially. In 1883, the Salvation Army made it to the United States. And actually, in the 1800s, the Salvation Army made it here to Wheeling, when Wheeling was the capital. And in 1889, the Salvation Army began its full operation as the Salvation Army in the Wheeling, West Virginia area. And today, we are located at 146 16th Street, where we have our shelter, our administration offices, and our thrift store, and our church on 3333 Oak Street in Wheeling. And we're still working to fulfill William Booth's mission of the Salvation Army.
Okay, thank you. What does the Salvation Army do for the community during the holidays?
Oh, the Salvation Army, as you know, our kettles are at many locations. And that actually started with a gentleman who wanted to raise money for the Salvation Army by dropping money into a pot. He had noticed on an island there was a pot called the Simpson pot, and people would drop coins in there. And this officer thought, well, we could have a pot where people could drop coins in to help raise money to help feed the people. And from there, that went into the Red Kettle, where you see them in over 100 countries. They're actually in Japan, Korea, Chile, and in the European countries as well. And we also have the Angel Tree program, which began with 2 officers in Virginia who wanted to partner with the local mall. They went up to the store manager and asked them, how can we work together to help the families of the area? The mall manager wasn't quite sure, but they offered their Christmas tree for the officers to do whatever they wanted with that tree. So as they were walking through the mall, they walked past the card shop, and the wife saw a card with 3 angels on it. And she had the idea of taking that card, cutting the 3 angels out, and putting the needs of a child on the back of each of those angels and hanging them on the tree. And from there, the Angel Tree program has flourished to where so many children in the United States are now receiving Christmas gifts that may not have received them without the help of the Salvation Army.
That's amazing. What are your responsibilities as a lieutenant, and what is your favorite part?
The responsibilities of a lieutenant are the same as majors and captains of the Salvation Army. We're all out to meet the needs of everyone without discrimination and to help people become closer with Christ and develop in a saving relationship with Him. But we also have thrift stores that we assist in running. We have our social services where people can come in and receive food from our food pantry. We help with utilities, rental assistance. We have a shelter where we help with those that are homeless. We also have youth programs. We have our regular church programming at the 3333 Oak Street location. We oversee the Red Kettles, the Angel Tree, and we work with other organizations to help the community. There's a lot to being an officer of the Salvation Army, but my favorite part, I believe, is seeing the smiles on the people's faces as we've assisted them when maybe another agency wasn't able to at that time. And they're so thankful that somebody is able to assist them in whatever the need is that they have.
Thank you. Why is it so important to give back during the holiday season?
As you know, right now, everything in price is increasing. Gas prices, bread, milk, all the stuff that was not as expensive in years past has become more expensive for families. And through the holidays, people struggle even more. And through the donations in the Red Kettle, we are able to use that money through the year in our area to help meet the needs of all those who come through our doors. And the as we said about the Angel Tree, that's just another important aspect of the holiday season, is so many people are struggling nowadays that they're looking for that extra assistance. And with us being able to put the angels out on trees and having agencies, organizations, individuals adopt these children, they're able to make families have a brighter and special holiday this season.
Thank you so much. Where can the community donate to the Salvation Army?
Well, the community can make donations to the 140 16th Street office. They can make donations to the Red Kettle. We're accepting toys. We accept food donations. Right now, our food pantry is running low, both in Marshall and Ohio County. So food donations are in need right now. And we're looking to, at the beginning of the year, find locations that would like to do a food drive for us to help in the serving of the clients in the area.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Candy.
You're welcome.
For more information on the Salvation Army and all that they do, please visit wheeling.salvationarmypotomac.org. Again, that is wheeling.salvationarmypotomac.org. After this break, Marshall County Superintendent Dr. Shelby Haynes and other educational representatives signed a proclamation that promotes better public education. Learn more about American Education Week coming up next.
You're watching a production of WJMH TV, a division of WJMH Media, connecting, entertaining, and informing. We are an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School. Along with Wheeling Symphony Orchestra and WTRF, WJMH Media has previously worked with John Marshall Sports, John Marshall and Marshall County Music Programs, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, Ohio Valley Soapbox Derby, and Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
Rope pride is not just a saying.
It represents who we are.
A pack of lions is called a pride.
The leader of that pride, the alpha lion, is called the monarch.
Here at John Marshall, our way of life requires teamwork,
hard work and determination.
We don't just have pride.
We are pride.
Our pride is made up of each and every one of you.
When we stick together as a family, we can't help but succeed.
And when we roll pride, there's no stopping us.
Roll pride!
Welcome back. We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Ella Kennan.
And I'm Penelope Patrucci. A handmade holiday will happen at the Wheeling Artisans Center. This event will have lots of locally crafted goods.
It is on December 2nd, which is a Saturday, and will feature local craft shops. The event will start at 11 a.m. and end at 5 p.m. This is also a great opportunity to find some holiday gifts for family and friends while supporting the local artist. For more information, you can call 304-232-3087. Again, for more information, you can call 304-232-3087.
Marshall County Schools Superintendent Dr. Shelby Haynes and representatives from the Teachers Union, the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce, the Board of Education, the School District, and the Marshall County Commissioners signed a proclamation declaring November 13th through November 17th, 2023 was American Education Week in Marshall County. Teachers Union representative and John Marshall High School teacher Josh Gary, along with the Teachers Union, feel supporting the proclamation is more than necessary.
It's important because we want to highlight the need for public schools and good public education and at making safe and affordable education for everybody.
American Education Week is meant to show the importance of providing children with a good public education. Each days of the week were different topics where faculty could celebrate the week. This year's theme was Together for Safe, Just and Equitable Schools.
On December 7th, John Marshall High School Music Department is hosting its annual Monarch Tidings. The event is sponsored by Carl and Mildred Neatcamp Charitable Foundation. The choir, strings, and both concert band and steel band will join together for a fun, festive concert. Many holiday classics will be played, as well as some lesser-known festive songs. John Marshall percussionist Mara Tharp appreciates how this concert brings the music department together.
We don't really get to do a lot of like whole concerts together. I think this is the only one, if not, there might be one other that we collectively as a whole school come together.
Doors for the concert will open at 5:30 p.m. while the music will begin at 6. Tickets can be purchased at the door and will cost $10 for adults and $5 for students. Marshall County passes will be honored. Myself, along with WJMH student Morgan Carlin, will be hosting the event. WJMH Media will also record the concert and will show its production beginning December 12th on our YouTube page. Around Christmas time, WLUTV Xfinity Channel 14 and TopperStation.com will air this production as well. WTRF-CBS will air Monarch Tidings on Christmas Eve at 5 p.m. until 6 p.m. and show again on Christmas morning at 6 a.m. to 7 on WTRF-ABC Ohio Valley.
Have you ever wondered what it looks like behind the scenes of a WJMH Media production?
Well, coming up next, check out some behind-the-scenes photos of our recent parade productions and this week's Weekend Pictures. That and more next on WJMH Reports.
You're watching a production of WJMH TV, a division of WJMH Media, connecting, entertaining, and informing. We are an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School. Along with Wheeling Symphony Orchestra and WTRF, WJMH Media has previously worked with John Marshall Sports, John Marshall and Marshall County Music Programs, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, Ohio Valley Soapbox Derby, and Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
Marshall County Schools is currently accepting applications for substitutes in the following categories: aide, bus driver, cook, custodian, secretary, and teacher. Get more details about the openings at mcsjobs.net. Interested? Apply at mcsjobs.net.
A monarch is fierce.
A monarch has pride.
A monarch is dedicated, determined,
and dominant.
A monarch isn't afraid of a challenge.
A monarch is strong-willed
and powerful.
A monarch is always ready for a battle.
A monarch is a leader.
A monarch's heart is fueled by fire.
A monarch demands attention.
A monarch is mighty in strength
And in spirit.
A monarch never backs down.
Whether on the field or in a classroom, a monarch always gives 100%.
Every time, no matter what.
Let's go Monarchs!
Monarchs!
We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Lily Kennan.
And I'm Penelope Petrucci.
The agriculture program here at John Marshall High School, Roots and Boots, has plenty to offer, including a greenhouse. WJMH reporter Alex Howard will show us the roots of this program.
Agriculture students will get to work with plants and other things in the outdoors. Hope you don't mind getting dirty. Agriculture students will work with plants and animals throughout their time with Roots and Boots. There are starter classes that will help students get ready to join agriculture before joining the junior to senior year class. Junior year, the students will learn the jobs inside the greenhouse, from planting and watering to running a cash register outside of the greenhouse. Agriculture teacher Danielle King helps flourish her students with skills that can be used anywhere.
Because it teaches leadership skills, it teaches communication, team building, and overall teaches kids about how to grow things from start to finish.
Senior year, students will help the juniors develop their skills and lead the agriculture team as a whole, while also getting defining roles. General Manager of Agriculture Kyle Phillips knows that what they give back to the community makes all of it worth it.
It's nice to be a part of something that has a purpose, because we give to the community at the end of the year, and it's so nice to see other people be like, oh my God, this is so cool, this is awesome.
There's plenty of reasons why to join agriculture, from learning how to take care of one plant to growing an entire garden. Agriculture is a great way to get yourself started into a career. I'm Alexander Howard with WJMH Reports.
Thanks, Alex. Agriculture is a great way to learn vital life skills such as patience, time management, and hard work. Whether it's a hobby or a career, it can be enjoyable to all.
Now let's take a look at this week's Week in Pictures, brought to you by WJMH photography student Chevy Large. Thanks again to Chevy Large for providing us with this week's in Pictures. This episode, we had some behind-the-scenes photos of our crew during Wheeling and Moundsville's Christmas parades.
You were one of the hosts for the Moundsville Christmas Parade. Moundsville Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade with Tony Summers. How was it?
I was nervous in the beginning, but as the parade went on, it got really fun.
Well, I think you did really well, along with the rest of our crew.
Thank you all for watching this episode of WJMH Reports.
Thank you WLUTV and Xfinity for airing WJMH Reports.
We'll be back next week with a special holiday edition with more stories from around the community right here on WLUTV. For Penelope Petrucci and everyone here at WJMH Media, I'm Lily Kennan. Thanks for watching and have a great day.